Hey guys, this is Adam Saaks. We're in Bel Air, California. We brought the shredded cameras with us today. We're going to be cutting this amazing model that's been in America for only 5 days. Her name's Mila something. I can't pronounce her name, but she'll let you know what that is. We're going to cut a bathing suit on her. So come and join us, and welcome to Shredded. All right, so we're on location with Shredded on location. I'm Adam Saaks, of course, and this is Mila, and I cannot pronounce her last name. It's impossible, so I'm gonna have her do that for you. Kala-Georgievich.
Oh, you're good.
Yes.
You're the best.
Thank you. All right, so we're gonna get cutting right away.
Crank it.
Crank it up, fuckers!
It's a tough day at the office.
Crank it. Crank it up. Crank it up. Crank it. Crank it up. Crank it up. Crank it. Crank it. Crank it up. Crank it. Crank it. Crank it, crank it.
everybody.
So guys, you can see what. And from
I
the
can't
back,
move like her.
from the back.
I'm just a prop at this point. And cut.
And safe from me. I'm Mila from Montenegro.